this one is probably one of my favorite scents of all time, if not my favorite. This just has a lot of sentimental value to me. If it didn't have that sentimental value, this would probably be like a average scent to me. I mean, it is pretty successful. It's quite popular. It's overtaken the original Kouros, which is this, you know, kind of stinky animalic scent. It wasn't really my thing, but this one is a much more cleaner take on it. It still has a bit of this girth to it, but a bit more sweet and a bit more just more refined. It's completely different compared to the original Kouros, and probably the best flanker out of that whole Kouros lineup. So the very opening of this starts off with a fresh, medicinal kind of benzoin vibe. How I'd put it is a medicinal benzoin with a touch of eucalyptus. So it's fresh, it's very sweet, it's very simple smelling, but the benzoin gives off this medicinal vibe, which kind of gives you, it's gonna trick you into thinking this is a fresh scent. It's not a fresh scent at all. It's very sweet, smoky, thick, so it's not fresh whatsoever, but it does have a fresh opening because of that benzoin and the eucalyptus. It gives off this nice, clean kind of, I wouldn't say too clean, but it's just a medicinal opening from the benzoin with a touch of eucalyptus. Now, as it dries down, it turns into a more warm kind of scent. It's very sweet and it's very smoky. That's what I'm gonna have to classify this as. It's a sweet, smoky fragrance with a touch of spice here and there. Kouros body is very linear. It doesn't really change much throughout its entire lifetime. I mean, the opening is much more fresh, but throughout the whole lifetime, it kind of stays smelling the same. That sweetness is very sweet. It'll remind you of fragrances like La Male, Tom Ford's Fucking Fabulous. A lot of the popular men's releases that fall into the category of sweet scents. So the dry down is just this warm, sweet, dusty, kind of cloudy scent with a touch of spice. That's the best way I can put it, because the notes in this fragrance, there's only 5 notes in this fragrance. You got benzoin, the main note. You got incense, which is the second main note, and then you have eucalyptus, sage, and cedarwood, which aren't that noticeable at all. I don't smell sage in this at all. Clary sage, but I don't think clary sage makes too much of a difference. I'm not too sure. I don't smell sage in this whatsoever. The cedar, I can kind of pick up nuances of it. I mean, it gives it a woody base, but it doesn't really come across as a woody scent. And the eucalyptus, surprisingly enough, you will get whiffs of eucalyptus here and then, but the eucalyptus is very faint. It's not that strong, it's not that potent. It gives off a slight fresh vibe here now and then, but the eucalyptus kind of just mixes in with the incense to just give it this this spiced kind of smoky feel. I don't really like talking about the compliment factor of fragrances. I'm not really a guy who seeks that, but when it comes to fragrances like this, it's not really that inciting at all. I mean, a couple of my friends just said, meh, whatever, it's just whatever, it's alright. So body Kouros is very simple, very linear kind of scent, and it's pretty safe, I'd say, but it isn't something that is groundbreaking or extraordinary. To me, it is. I just really love that smoky sweetness feel of it. Now, to wrap things all up, in terms of longevity and projection, for me, this lasts a very long time. This fragrance will last you all day, even the day next. It'll be a faint scent by then, but it will last. That's the point. This lasts a very long time. I'd say Beastmode performance. But in terms of projection, I'd say this one sits a little closer to the skin compared to other fragrances. So projection with this is kind of average. It's alright. You have to be kind of close in order to smell it. As for the bottle looks really nice. I really like this bottle, but it's a classy looking bottle. Spray is really good. Let me show you the sprayer. So very good sprayer. For the announcements, I have realized I haven't uploaded for like 4 months, which is crazy. I've never uploaded, I've never had a upload delay for that long, 4 months. I've always been like 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, 3 weeks delay. I always have a video up, but this time it was so long. It's been ages. Also, I'm going bald at the age of freaking 17, which is sucks. But I guess for our generation, our hairlines go by really fast for some reason, which is kind of bad. So I graduate high school in like 2 weeks from now as we record this. It's very exciting. Of course, after I graduate high school, we're just going to be working full on with YouTube and Riveraedge. We're going to be trying to get that fan base, trying to get that exposure. So right now I've got a lot of subscribers. It's kind of surprising. I looked at the analytics, and apparently I'm just kidding. But apparently it's majority female, aged 30 to 24, which is crazy. Why is that the case? Also, major traffic sources is the USA, India, and Vietnam. So it's a very unique geography for my audience, which is crazy. But yeah, so I will be uploading much more frequently in the next 2 weeks. I'm working on 3 knives right now. One's a Tokyo Stinger, one's a new design, and one's the Ringer, which is going to be really nice. So yeah, I thought I'd just say that. Sorry I haven't been uploading lately, but just been really busy with school. Well, not really busy, but I just didn't feel like doing anything while school was still on. I was gonna wait till school finishes, but hey, no excuses for lack of uploads. But yeah, so also one thing, Mac fucking Lethal liked my posts and commented. Dude, it's crazy. Mac Lethal is actually one of the most inspiring rappers to me personally. So at period 2 today, I went to his Instagram page and commented congratulations, which is my favorite album of his. Then he just went to my post and just commented on it. How freaking lucky is that? Well, how great is that? Mac Lethal has seen my knives, which is amazing, and even commented wow on it. How freaking amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later.
You should play this. You should play this clip in the video. In my opinion, I think body Kouros is fucking disgusting and terrible and shouldn't even exist. Just kidding. It's not bad. Probably like if I was to rate it like from an Anthony Fantano like perspective, it'd probably be like a 3 out of 10, which isn't really bad.